Evidence for ice ages. What's an ice age? Ice age is a period of time lasting for many thousands of years when a lot of the Earth's surface were covered with ice. Okay? So let's look at the evidence. Even though humans were alive during the time of the last great ice age, roughly 18,000 years ago, there were no writing systems then, and as a result, no records of it exist. Writing systems, what is this? This is a system for writing, such as letters. No records. What is a record? Record is a written account of something. But by using certain methods, scientists know that it happened. By looking carefully at geological, ice core, and fossil evidence, scientists have pieced together the story of the last ice age and have set the idea that it was not the only one in Earth's history. Geological, what does that mean? Geology is the study of the Earth's surface, structure, and origins, alright? Ice core, what is this? This is basically ice mass, alright? Fossil, what is this? Fossil is the hard remains of prehistoric animals or plants found in rocks. Piece together, what is that? That means to put together separate facts or pieces of evidence, okay? And discovering a story of something. Postulate, what does that mean? Postulate means to suggest something as the basis of a theory or an argument or a calculation. So, when these theories were first proposed in Europe during the middle of the 19th century, that is 18 something, right? Most of the scientific community, this means the people who study science, was skeptical. Skeptical means they had doubts on whether there was actually an ice age. Today it is agreed that during many periods in the past, great sheets of ice got bigger from the polar ice caps. What is an ice cap? Ice caps are the thick layers of ice or snow in polar regions, which is the North Pole and the South Pole. Greenland and mountain ranges like Alps and Himalayas and covered much of the northern hemisphere in an icy, wintry embrace. Mountain ranges. What is a range? Range is a line of hills or mountains. Alps, where is this? This is a large mountain range. Everybody should have heard about the Alps, right? The Alps is in southern Europe. This mountain range here is the Alps. You get that? It starts from the Mediterranean coast of France and northwest Italy through Switzerland, North Italy, Austria to Slovenia, okay? It extends over 1,000 kilometers, and the highest mountain peak is Mont Blanc, okay? That means the White Mountain. It's somewhere around here, between the borders of France, Italy and Switzerland, okay? This is the Alps. And where's the Himalayas? Himalayas is the largest, the highest mountain range in the world, okay? And it's in South Asia. You see here, this mountain range right here is Himalayas, the Himalayas. It starts from Kashmir, which is a region in India, and it goes all the way to Assam area. This is also India, okay? And it goes through Nepal, Sikkim, which is a region in India, Bhutan, and it's in the south of Tibet. Do you understand? And the highest mountain here is called the Everest. Everyone should have heard Everest is here, right here, okay? So this mountain range extends 2,400 kilometers, okay? And the highest mountain, which is the Mount Everest, is 8,800 something meters. Do you understand? Whereas the Mont Blanc in the Alps is 4,800 meters. So it's much shorter than the Everest. You understand? Okay. Northern Hemisphere. What does that mean? What does hemi mean? Hemi means half. Hemisphere means half of the sphere. So Northern Hemisphere is the half of the world which is at the north of the equator. Alright? In an icy wintry embrace. Wintry means of winter. Embrace means to hold something with your hands, with your arms around. Okay, so in an icy wintry embrace means it was cold. Alright, so what is this part about? This part is about people lived in the last great ice age, but no records exist. But by certain methods, scientists know that it happened by examining geological, ice core, and fossil evidence. Okay, they theorize the ice age. These theories were first proposed in Europe in the 19th century, but people were skeptical. They had doubts. But now it's accepted that great sheets of ice got bigger from the polar ice caps, Greenland, and mountain ranges like Alps and Himalayas, and covered much of the North Hemisphere. Okay. Much of the geological evidence for ice ages comes from North America and Europe. In places today that lack glaciers, that means that don't have glaciers. Lack means don't have enough of something, or doesn't have it all. Okay. Glacier, what is that? Glacier is an extremely large mass of ice. Okay, which moves very slowly, often down a mountain valley. That's a glacier. Okay. Certain geological features, geological features means the features of the Earth's surface, like mountains or rivers, okay? Usually connected to glaciers, exist over wide areas of land on these two continents. Commonly associated with them is what? The glaciers, okay? They exist over wide swaths of land. What is a swath? Swath is the width of one sweep of a tool called a scythe. Do you understand? Scythe is this. And scythe is a tool with a long sharp blade at right angle to a long handle. You use it when you cut tall grass or grain. Okay, let me give you a picture on what this scythe looks like. So these tools are scythe, okay? So swath is the width of one sweep of a scythe, okay? So swath means, here means, basically means area. For example, large stones sitting on an open plain must have had some force push them there. On an open plain, what is a plain? Plain is a large area of flat land with very little trees, okay? Land formations, land shapes that are formed like glacial moraines, which are deposits of dirt and rock scraped by the leading edge and sides of a glacier formed. So the subject is glacial moraines, and the verb is formed, right? Where extremely large glaciers stopped their movement going forward and began to move away. Okay? Glacial moraines. What is a moraine? Moraine is a mass of debris, okay, carried by glaciers, forming ridges and mounds when it is deposited. Okay. Debris. What is that? Debris is a piece of something that is destroyed. So moraine is a mass of debris carried by glaciers, forming ridges and mounds when they are deposited. What does that mean, deposit? Deposit means left by a geological or chemical process, something that is left by a geological or chemical process, okay? Deposits of dirt and rock. Scrape, what does that mean, scrape? Scrape means to rub against something, rub, right? And causing slight damage. Scraped by the leading edge and sides of a glacier. Alright. In addition, the northern areas of Canada and Scandinavia have many deep-cut valleys and fjords. Both of them are related to glacial activity. Scandinavia, where is this? Scandinavia. Is a peninsula in North Europe, okay? And it's occupied by Sweden and Norway. This peninsula right here is Scandinavia. So these areas have deep-cut valleys. What's a valley? Valley is a long stretch of land between high hills, okay? And usually there's a river flowing through it. Fjords, what's a fjord? Fjord is a strip of sea coming into land between high cliffs, okay? So let's look at what a fjord is. This is a fjord, a strip of sea coming inside into land between high cliffs, okay? A glacier in the past have passed through this fjord before. Do you understand? So it's formed by glaciers.